and have some fun. Oh, I will. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye. Let's go!
This moment right here was when I was announced as one of two Chief World Cup watchers. So I know that a lot of you who are seeing this right now have questions after seeing the posts that Fox Sport made on their Instagram and whatever else they posted on. That the two people, neither of them were me. One of them looked like me. Don't even start. But yeah, it's not me. And I know what you were all thinking. Oh, I'm so sure that you were the World Cup watcher. You were just mad you didn't get picked. No. If I didn't get picked, I would take that, would be like, cool. I was picked. Do not believe me? Bam. Here is the job offer they gave me. Bam. Here's the email saying that I'm picked. Bam. Here's another one that I think I can pull up. I actually was one of the two. I had the meetings, I had the interviews, I passed the literal vibe check to become the Chief World Cup watcher. So this was actually my job. So how come I'm not there now? Well, after I got that on Thursday, the next day, May 29th, I put in my week notice to leave. Didn't tell anyone except for a couple people because now I was like, I officially got it. But my last day was going to be June 5th. So fast forward to June 5th, they're supposed to announce the video that you guys saw the next week. They never dropped it, and I wondered why. And then I got an email at like 8 o'clock saying, hey, you're going to get a phone call in about half an hour, 45 minutes. 9:15, 9:30 shows up. I get a phone call. It's from HR. And I go, oh, they're probably saying everything's cleared. Just want to make sure you're good to go and you understand like what you have to do. No, it was them saying, hey, we're going to rescind your offer because of some of your social media posts and how it's going to risk our brand. And first of all, immediately hearing that, I went, what? Because I literally just quit my job that day and I was very set on leaving to go to New York City on Sunday. So for this to happen suddenly in a full week threw me for a loop. And pretty much, I'm pretty sure all of you hearing this right now felt the same way hearing that sentence out loud. So why? Why are my sudden posts an issue? Well, I couldn't tell you why at that moment, but I made the phone call and I pled my case and I was like, please, I will do what I can to protect the brand. I'll delete my tweets. I'll private my stuff. I'll delete the account even. The one person was like, well, you can't really delete something off the internet because it's not gone forever. First of all, it's not 2010. Secondly, if no one knows my existence on a grand scale, you absolutely can. There are stuff that I've said that I don't even remember saying that probably is gone. No one is knowing what you said until you see it. So if it's gone, it's gone. Again, I could private it, deleted it, erase my existence having a Twitter in the couple days before that, and it'd be fine, I thought. Well, I was wrong. So I appealed it. They sent me the report, and out of all the social media accounts, there were 6 that were marked for cleared, or that they found that were attached to my name. My YouTube, my Facebook, my LinkedIn, my Instagram, and my Twitter. I think that's 6, whatever. All the apps were fine except for Twitter. Do you want to know how many posts were flagged for them to be like, to rescind this offer? Not 1,000, not 50,000, not even 20,000. 46. 46 tweets cost me my job. But Noah, you must have a short number of tweets if you had this flagged. I have 40,000, and a majority of them are just retweets. So not even my words. But anyways, 46 tweets out of 40,000 cost me my job. So the next day, I went to appeal it. I talked to people. I told them again what I told last night. I will do what I can to protect this brand. The brand being Fox Sports, if you couldn't tell already, that's who hosts the World Cup matches. And I will do all I can to keep this. Now, obviously, that didn't work. So now here I am. And I asked them, what was the issue with these? What is it? They're like, it wasn't the context so much. It's more so the vulgarity. Because I say fuck and shit and fuck off in almost every tweet, which I understand to some extent that it is bad, but it's not to say that I cannot be professional. I've worked at a news station. I'm a public figure in my hometown. I know how to do this. I know how to switch. I know how to code switch pretty much on any level. So I can do that. So for them to still not give me the chance to be like, well, no, kind of raised some alarms, but also really pissed me off. Because I was supposed to leave, it's Sunday. I was supposed to leave Sunday on the 7th. 6, 7. But I didn't. I'm here. So the two people they announced on Monday, obviously again, like I said in the beginning, were not me. Now, before I get into anything else, I have to say this. Don't attack the two guys that are doing this. They probably have no clue what is going on and that this even happened. I never met the other person because I was supposed to meet them the same day all of you were as well. So, he doesn't know it. He thinks the person that he has is whoever, and whoever got my spot also didn't know. Now I have my suspicions. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, it's not fair. I understand a brand that big has their legal and moral responsibility to make sure they don't get fucked. But also, again, it's Fox. I'm going to just say that. Don't attack the two people that are doing the watching of these games. However, I feel like if you can look at it, you probably can tell who was my partner and who was definitely thrown in last minute. That's all I'm saying. But again, I don't think it's fair to me. So now I have no job, and now I have no upcoming job. And for a moment in that time, I felt destroyed. I felt gutted. I felt like, what was the point of even continuing to make content, watching soccer matches, including the World Cup, and even just like giving a shit? Because if I could literally get to the finish line and still be cheated out of my rewards because of some technicalities that should have been checked earlier, I'm just going to say that, why would I even give a shit? And I felt like that from when I got the initial phone call on Friday to when they announced that I wasn't going to do it on Saturday to when I saw the announcement on Monday. And in that time, my friends and family who I told originally I got the job to now I have to tell them I didn't, all said the same thing. Even the email from the lady that sent me the stuff from HR, the phrase was, "This does not define you." Now, hard to hear that after it literally defined the moment that I won't have the job. But the more I thought about it, the more I sat on it, the more I realized it is true. This does not define me. Because I was picked out of 6,000 people to actually be the job. I technically own the title of Chief World Cup Watcher, and you can't take that away from me. If for some reason you're just joining us in the middle of this video, I was given the title of Chief World Cup Watcher. So the question is, what now? I have all this time. I have pretty much no job lined up. And I'm just kind of sitting here in my little studio. Well, they picked me for a reason, so why not show you guys? So, that being said, I'm announcing right now, I am doing my own Chief World Cup watching experience right here on, actually not here, on my Twitch page, on Paraguay Illusions on Twitch. I'm going to try and watch all 104 games and show you guys why I was picked. Now, obviously, the set's going to change a bit. It's been a minute since I've streamed, about 2 years. But I can't show the games legally, and I'll try to get away with having some audio. But we will have fun, we will enjoy it, and we'll kind of stick it to the man in a sense of how I was swindled out of this. Now, it's going to be fun. It's going to be bumpy at first, but I'm hoping you guys can understand why they picked me, and I can understand why you want to check it out. So I think the first match starts at 3, and I think right now I'm live. So if you want to come and see me, the link is in the description. I will see you guys on match day 1, which is today. with Mexico versus South Africa, and we'll see who takes home the coveted World Cup trophy. It's going to be sad sometimes when they cut to the people that are in the box, but we'll get through that. But I hope you guys enjoy this ride because I have nothing else to do, and I thought, why not capitalize still on what they gave me? So I'll see you guys there. And there'll be stuff here as well. But mainly right now, I'm on Twitch. I'll see you there as one of the real Chief World Cup watchers.